Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 69 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on spontaneity. So, yay for day 69! Getting closer, 31 days to go. Um, Loving the countdown, honestly, right now. Anyway, so today's spontaneity, I made some food that I was taking to someone else that's been sick. So I was taking some food over to them, which was not really a spontaneous thing. I knew I had to do that, but I decided as long as I was making it for them, I would make some for myself. So I kind of made two batches of stuff, which I kind of planned to do. So not really spontaneous. But the spontaneous part is that for some reason I thought I should just invite my landlord over because I know he always ate with his roommate, and I know he's probably been a little bit freaked out about everything that's been happening and whatever else. And so for whatever reason, I, invited him to dinner. I was on my way to go deliver stuff, and he was like, "Oh, you want me?" I was like, "Not right this second. Can you give me like 20 minutes?" And then I kind of was making myself nervous because I left my food in the oven when I went to go deliver their food and thinking, I should be back in time. I should be back in time. And I came back and the oven was beeping, and I was like, "Oh, I hope I didn't overdo that." So anyway, so he came over. I had to go and get him. I got everything all ready, and I was like, I told him 15 minutes. I thought he was coming over. So then I had to go get him, and then he's like, "Oh, are you bringing it over here? You want me to come over there?" And I'm like, "I can bring you some on a plate if you want." But then he came over, which was okay. And then we just kind of sat and chatted, and it turned into like a 3-hour conversation somehow. But I mean, it was nice to talk to someone else, and it was, I think it was good for him. But then it was kind of late for me, so I ended up not going to work, which was probably not a good thing. But it was good, I think, that I was able to do that with him and to give him some leftovers as well, so he could have some. Because he asked me what I was going to do with the rest of it, and I was like, "Why did you want more? You could have more." He's like, "Well, I don't want more right now." So I dished him up so he could take some home, and I still had leftovers for me, so it wasn't like I was giving him all of my food. And it was fine. I have other food that I can make and cook and do stuff with. So anyway, that was what I did for my spontaneity today. Just kind of reaching out and serving and blessing my landlord with some food. I think it's only fair because he's always nice with me, and he lets me pay late if I'm, whatever, doesn't charge me late fees. So he's very generous landlord and very patient, nice guy. And I feel like his roommate was taking advantage of him and not being nice to him. So I'm glad that he's gone. The roommate is gone. But I also, thought it would be nice so he wouldn't feel quite so lonely, at least for one night. And honestly, I really wasn't planning on having him come over for dinner, but it's one of those things where the spirit was just kind of whispering to me, and I was like, "Okay, Heavenly Father, I will invite my landlord over for dinner. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'll do it anyway." Because I get kind of frustrated or annoyed when my plans don't go the way that I want them to, or something sometimes randomly pops up, like this spontaneous thing that I should invite my landlord over. So in the end, I think I decided that my day went the way that God wanted it to go, even if it didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. And so I felt pretty good about that and good about myself for having done that. And like I said, it was nice to have conversation, to talk with people, to talk with someone else, because I live by myself and now he lives by himself. And not that there will ever be anything more than just friendship, landlord-tenant relationship kind of a thing there. I'm not... not gonna go down that road, but it was just nice to visit for a little bit, just to boost each other's spirits and to not feel lonely for an evening with some food. So that was nice, and that was pretty much what I did for my spontaneity for today, day 69. So if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too, or feel free to share if you have some fun, spontaneous stories too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude and maybe find something fun and spontaneous to do.